Well, joining us on the tape was Meenakshi Lekhi of the BJP, Hartosh Singh Bal, political editor of the Caravan Magazine, Rajagopalan, senior journalist Amee Yagnik of the Congress Party, Rahul Narvekar, making his debut on behalf of the NCP, a party he criticized all his political career. How things change, Rahul? We've heard of this, that more things change, the more things stay the same. Here, the more time passes, the more things change in politics.
Well, sometimes you realize the mistakes you've done, and it's better late than never. And therefore, I think a decision taken
Arnab,
at the right time is better
Arnab,
than
there's
a decision
also
not
me
taken
here.
at all.
Vinod Mehta, I haven't forgotten you, and neither have I forgotten Dr. Madhu Gupta of the Samajwadi Party. I was just pulling Rahul Narvekar's leg for a while. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's begin. What is this tape? In a Congress Party press conference. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
We have always said, no, there is nothing, no, don't bring this contradiction. It may be your logic or your statement.
Have you not seen the tape?
We have said that there is no development in Gujarat.
No, 1 minute. All over the last one decade. No, Amee Yagnik, just a minute. Amee Yagnik, just a minute.
Desperation. Congress is losing.
Development model of Gujarat is
One second,
wrong.
Amee Yagnik.
Being projected is
Amee Yagnik, what are you saying?
You have to listen to me when
I'm listening to you, but you got it all wrong. You did not. No, I'll tell you. Now I'll prove you wrong.
We have not been proved wrong. We have been
I'll prove you wrong.
That look here, this is the model.
But I'll prove you wrong.
False before the people of this country.
Allow me.
And now that tall leader is talking about whatever development is being projected as null and void.
Amee Yagnik, 1 minute.
Please ask Ms. Bharti, what were you talking at that time when you looked at Gujarat, when you visited Gujarat's place, and what are you talking about fear-stricken Gujarat? Please ask her. Please ask her.
What is she saying about you? You haven't seen the full tape. Now, Amee Yagnik, I did not want to do this.
I have seen the full tape.
No, I'll tell you. Can I say one thing? Am I allowed to say one thing? Please. Don't launch into this blistering attack without having known what is on. You don't even know what is on the tape, and you launch a blistering attack.
I have seen the whole tape.
No, you've not seen it. Now, I'll tell you what it is there in it. You made a big mistake today. I'm going to tell you what mistake you made. Please realize sometimes politicians are not always correct. If you made a mistake, you're capable of making a mistake. And I, as a journalist, can tell you made a horrible mistake. Should I tell you your mistake?
How?
Now, okay. Now, thank you for listening. In this tape, Amee Yagnik, Uma Bharti is talking about Hindus in Gujarat being fear-stricken. Not Muslims. You understand? That, therefore...
You please see the tape. She talks about a fear-stricken state.
No, you see, please, please, Miss Yagnik, I never get my facts wrong. She says, Gujarat has become a fear-stricken state. This is thanks to Narendra Modi. He talks about protecting Hindus, but a lot of Hindus have false cases against them. All the Hindus who are innocent but who are involved in the case, I want to ask Arun Jaitley what he has done for them. So what Uma Bharti is saying is that Hindus are fear-stricken in that state. Hindus have false cases against them. This totally destroys your charge of majoritarianism, politics of majoritarianism against Mr. Narendra Modi. Your own tape, Amee Yagnik, if you rationally and quietly think for a moment, this whole tape has now boomeranged on you. 10 years.
Not at all.
10 years of your argument.
No, you read.
No,
you
no,
also,
I have read it.
No, you please go further. Don't pick and choose a
I'm not picking and choosing. Okay, I'll open the debate up now. I'll open the debate up. Meenakshi Lekhi, Mr. Rajagopalan was saying something there. Mr. Rajagopalan.
No, you have
Mr.
to
Rajagopalan first. Mr. Rajagopalan first.
Shankar Singh Waghela.
Mr. Rajagopalan first.
And it is their own leader who is
Arnab,
speaking the
Shankar
truth.
Singh Waghela, when he was in BJP, he criticized Sonia Gandhi. Shankar Singh Waghela. There are many tapes which BJP is going to come out with tomorrow, day after tomorrow. What Shankar Singh Waghela said about Sonia Gandhi. And second thing, Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor has spoken ill of Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi.
Nobody
P.V. Narasimha Rao's dead body was kept outside 24 Akbar Road. Why Sonia Gandhi did not go and pay respect to her?
Sir. I think you are very much mistaken.
Coming out now.
You are very much mistaken,
should answer that. Why she is silent on that? She should come on that. Because Shankar Singh Waghela has spoken ill of Sonia Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi.
Sum and substance.
Answer for them.
The sum and substance.
The Vikas model till date.
The sum and substance. Calm down. Now, please, Amee Yagnik, please understand, Amee Yagnik, the reason I corrected you in the beginning was not just like that. I corrected you because I felt the need.
Not answering.
No, one second. Amee Yagnik, please understand. You see, I want to say.
Arnab, she won't answer. You won't get any answer from her.
Okay, one second.
It is boomeranging on Congress.
Okay, one second. But look at the
It
BJP.
is not.
But look at the
I
BJP.
think please look at the whole tape.
Look at the BJP. Leave everything else aside. What does she say? Meenakshi Lekhi, नरेंद्र मोदी देश के बारे में बात करते हैं. He is not for development, he is a destructive man. वो विकास पुरुष नहीं, वो विनाश पुरुष है. He has destroyed Gujarat and all his claims about GDP and BPL are fake. She says it. Is this a fake tape? Is the tape fake?
I will only address you by answering the question by the letter which Uma Bharti has written to Election Commission. And this letter was written on 1st of April.
It's with me. It's with me. I've already referred to it at the start of Newshour.
So second page. No, just let me please. Let me just read 2 lines. That Shri Narendra Modi is the prime ministerial candidate proposed by our party. The other political parties are conspiring and misusing the media to tarnish the image of Narendra Modi. Shri Narendra Modi is an exceptional personality and today he is at the center of country's hope. I have a great respect and regard for Shri Narendra Modi. I don't think anything more needs to be said. That a person who in the past, whether true, false, fabricated, unfabricated, has said something, has written to the election commission.
True, false, no, fabricated. Is it fabricated? Is it fabricated? Is it false? Is it fabricated and is it false?
Mr. Goswami,
has Uma Bharti changed her views? How do views change with political parties being changed? When Uma Bharti is outside the BJP, she says one thing. When she's back, you don't want the tapes to be pulled out. It's a very logical question to ask. It's not a mild criticism. No, it's not a mild criticism, Meenakshi. It's not mild. It's a very it's a very direct criticism. You say he's not a Vikas Purush, he's a Vinash Purush.
I am saying something else.
How is the tape irrelevant?
I'm saying something else.
How is the tape irrelevant?
I'll tell you how the tape is irrelevant today. The tape is irrelevant today because people are not interested or bothered with who said what in 47, 62, 92, 7 years ago, 2007. What people are bothered today with 2014 election is who can get employment.
But Meenakshi Lekhi, how can you say that? You yourself keep raising the issue of what? 1 minute. You yourself keep raising the issue. Meenakshi, listen to me. You yourself keep raising the issue of what Rajiv Gandhi said after 1984 when he said, "Jab bada ped girta hai."
I'll tell you
when
why.
a big tree
I'll
falls.
tell you why.
No,
I'll tell
then
you
there
why.
is an impact. Why do you raise the issue?
I raise it as a retort to when the issues are being misdirected, and when people try to bring in the issue of one riot, I try to remind them of all the riots this country has suffered and maximum number being suffered under the Congress regime. It is in
Rahul
that
Narvekar.
context that I pull out. And it is in that context, let me complete one line please. It is in that context that desperate times have desperate measures.
These are all
is exactly how desperate the Congress is.
No,
It is the desperation of Congress which is speaking out. Because the gentleman who brought out the tapes has his own tape in public domain.
No, let's not get into, I don't want you to go into a personal attack here and talk about an injuncted tape.
Why not?
Because it's an injuncted tape, it's a personal attack. Now, please, don't go there. No, don't go there. We are talking politics now, don't bring it to that level. Please, I'm requesting you, please. Meenakshi, you are aware of that. No, don't bring it to that level. At this election can't be about that. My question to you is my question
rules don't apply to me alone. Rules apply to everyone.
So
and
this is a political tape. This is a
when you are in
Meenakshi Lekhi, 1 minute, please. Just a minute. Will you listen, please?
You think people
Meenakshi Lekhi, will you listen? Will you listen? You see, the fact is this. The fact is, irrespective of when this video was taken, the fact of the matter is that there was a big rift. Okay? And considering the fact that Uma Bharti has been undercutting Narendra Modi subtly a number of times in the past.
Uma Bharti cannot change her opinion.
Oh, so she's changed her opinion after joining the BJP.
Oh, I'm saying at the best, she was always in the BJP. She went away for some time. She's come back.
No, so which version is true? Which version is true?
I'm saying
which version is true? The one she said then or the one she said now?
The version is either or. The version is either or, and today you have to look at today's scenario where she's praising Narendra
Rahul
Modi.
Narvekar, Vinod Mehta, let's say, and going to the debate. Hartosh, okay, 1 minute.
And this is exactly how I feel.
Well,
so no course correction for Uma Bharti.
You're embarrassed about the tape.
I'm assuming everything against her.
Okay, Rahul Narvekar.
I'm not.
Tape is irrelevant.
I went 12 with the tape. I give a
okay,
damn.
Meenakshi, now let the others come in, please. Tape is irrelevant, A. Don't talk about it, B. People change their points of view, C. And if you hit us with a tape to prove that a senior BJP leader has changed their position or done a U-turn, we'll hit you back. We'll hit you back worse. And we'll hit you personally if required. Rahul Narvekar, Vinod Mehta, Hartosh Singh Bal, where's this election going?
Well, is that question to me?
Any of you? Okay. Vinod Mehta.
Arnab, there is absolutely no doubt that this is a very dirty and vicious election, and as we go down to the wire, it becomes more dirty by the day. Both sides are using all kinds of dirty tricks. Now, if the BJP can be very happy with Sanjay Baru's book and say that the Prime Minister is a completely useless person, then the Congress has produced this tape. Now, this letter that Mrs. Bharti wrote to the Election Commission is absurd. It is purely damage limitation. And it once again...
What's absurd?
Because she knows this tape is coming out. It's coming out.
This is on
so
social media.
So she tries to limit the damage.
So
can I just say one other thing?
Not within her rights to do so.
No, both sides
can I just say? No, what I am saying is that it once again emphasizes that at the very top of the BJP, L.K. Advani, Sushma Swaraj, Murli Manohar Joshi, all these people have some problem with Mr. Mr. Narendra Modi in the past, and you are trying to paper over that. Now that may be the right thing for the party to do, but these things will keep cropping up. The past cannot be just forgotten. The past will keep coming up.
Yes, Meenakshi, you wanted to respond. Go ahead.
Just one line, just one line. The past of one particular person or people related to him cannot just keep coming back, but past of India and past of Gandhi Nehru family should also keep coming back, and that is the moot point. Now, every time you raise these issues, the similar issues will be raised by the family, which is being desperately trying to protect itself, and the several others in the Congress party are trying to protect the first family of the Congress party. And this is one such attempt.
Arnab, can I come in?
No. Yeah, please, Amee Yagnik.
I beg to differ here with Ms. Lekhi that the past has been coming out only of one person. Here is a person who is projecting himself as a prime ministerial candidate. Nobody else in this country has projected herself or himself as a prime ministerial candidate, and is out to show on a wrong model that this is the model he wants to replicate at the national level, and that is why we have to come out with a track record. So please do not bring persons in this. And because
how many days did you hide the tape? How many days did you hide the tape?
Party has been in power.
How many days did you hide the tape?
Given stable government to this country.
How many days?
So let us not forget that. I think Ms. Lekhi should get her facts right.
How many days did you hide the tape, Amee Yagnik? How many days did you hide the tape, and why did you release it now?
5 years.
There is no question of releasing the tape. You can see the banner behind. It is in a Gujarat. It is in Gujarat. It might be at a public function, and so it is out. There is no question of hiding anything. Why did Ms. Bharti hide her statement till now?
No, Mr.
Is she denying that? Is Ms. Uma Bharti denying what?
Pull out another. You pull out one tape, we'll pull out another. Therefore, 1 minute, Meenakshi Lekhi, please.
20.
1 minute, Meenakshi Lekhi, please.
12th it will
Just
go
a minute,
on,
please.
it will go
Just
on
a minute.
till 12th.
Just a minute. Therefore, let these political parties have the honesty to tell us. They said till all this while that this election was about development. It's about employment. It's about jobs. It's about the future of this country. It's about prices.
Absolutely.
What is the relevance, Rahul Narvekar, of all
Absolutely
this?
right.
in the personal vicious battle between politicians, the only people who suffer are the people. What's the relevance of these tapes?
Well, first and foremost, Mr. Arnab Goswami, first and foremost, I don't think there is any period of limitation to bring into public domain a statement made by a political leader. A political leader is definitely accountable to the people of this country, and especially if they are public representatives. The people of this country have the right to know what they felt at different relevant points of time. And therefore, if something has been brought to public domain after 7 years, 10 years or 15 years, I don't think it's irrelevant. Let's leave it for the people to decide whether it's relevant.
So let me pull out something that is relevant. No, 1 minute, Mr. Narvekar. Mr. Narvekar, let me talk about something that is very relevant. Let me talk about you. How is the Congress party making political fodder out of an old video of Uma Bharti criticizing Narendra Modi any different from someone who picks up footage of you or from the Newshour appearing as a vociferous defender of ideals, leaders and ideologies of the Shiv Sena, slamming the NCP and the Congress party? Allow me to complete. Just like you did on March 11, 2014 and made all these comments when Rahul Gandhi compared Modi to Hitler. Should I tell you what you said to Sachin Pilot on one of my shows? You called the Congress NCP government a government and parties of land grabbers. You've now joined the party which you described as a party of land grabbers. So someone pulls out that tape of yours, 1 minute, and throws it at you and uses your argument. These tapes are therefore relevant. Don't fool the people, Mr. Rahul Narvekar.
Well, Arnab, now
you want the election to be about that.
Give me enough time to answer. Give me enough time to answer your question, since you've got so personal.
No, it's not personal. It's fairly direct.
Number one.
How do you find it personal when I talk about you? How do you find it personal when I talk about you and you find it impersonal when we talk of someone else?
Give me time to reply and you'll get answers to all your questions. When I appeared on your show on the Newshour Debate, I appeared in the capacity of spokesperson of the Shiv Sena. 1. Number 2, what I said was the line of my party. It wasn't my personal line.
You didn't believe in it.
I was performing.
So for all these years, Hartosh Singh Bal.
I was delivering the brief that was given to me by my party. Then number 4.
Come on. It pinches when the shoe pinches.
When a person makes a statement in his personal capacity makes a statement on behalf of his party, you certainly cannot equate the two.
Oh, so
and
when you
being
speak,
an anchor, seasoned journalist.
When you speak,
you definitely can differentiate between the two.
Now you are talking as a NCP spokesperson, or is it your personal view, Rahul?
Arnab.
Is it your personal view or NCP's view? How do you comment? How do you recommend what Sharad Pawar has been telling about Sonia Gandhi?
I am appearing on this channel today. I am appearing on this channel today to talk on this topic on behalf of the NCP. So certainly, my views are based on what the NCP feels and not out of line.
No. Were you speaking the truth? 1 minute. This is you see what happens here. Are you speaking the truth now? Were you speaking the truth then? Is this a lie? Or is 1 minute? Are you lying now or were you lying then? Similarly, it can be asked, since Meenakshi Lekhi is so utterly indulgent of Uma Bharti, was Uma Bharti speaking the truth now or speaking the truth then? Is she lying now or was she lying then? Either which way, no, please don't get provoked, Mr. Narvekar. One version is a lie and one version is the truth.
Talking to you as spokesperson of a political party. She was giving you her view. She was telling you what she felt about Mr. Modi. I wasn't on your channel telling you what I felt.
I am showing to you.
And being a seasoned journalist,
I am showing to you the ridiculousness of this argument. Because if this election is going to be about pulling out tapes, then it's only going to get dirtier. It's a betrayal of the people. Fight your dirty battles elsewhere. Our party press conference is supposed to be about pulling out tapes. Hartosh Singh Bal. Hartosh Singh Bal. Hartosh Singh Bal comes in. Hartosh.
Arnab, the reason this tape will not have an electoral impact is because of what you see unfolding before you. These people have no credibility. You know, there was something very damning that Meenakshi Lekhi started with. She started by telling us that the only reason she raises 1984 is as a debating point. These people are playing games that they are not serious about. Today Rahul Narvekar says something, 3 days ago he says something else. The public does not expect them to stand by what they say, which is why the tape is actually irrelevant as an electoral issue. Because unfortunately none of these people have credibility or are seen as standing for something that they value or they really mean.
Well, I mean, you know, I can ask Meenakshi Lekhi that when Subramaniam Swamy says, because Meenakshi Lekhi says pulling out tapes, personal attacks are bad. When Subramaniam Swamy says Rahul Gandhi was thrown out of Harvard and did not go to Cambridge, what was that? Part of the BJP manifesto?
No, that is...
And Meenakshi Lekhi, just 10 seconds, please, just 10 seconds, please. No, just a minute, please. I'll just take 10 more seconds to complete my question. You know, this constant threat that you make, you hit me, I'll hit you harder. You make one personal allegation, I'll hit 10 against you.
What's wrong with that?
The tone and tonality of this election, is this what you want to reduce the election to? You say, what's wrong with that?
No. I'll tell you there's something.
You think people will be standing by and applauding you for doing this?
When I'll tell you, now you listen to me. You listen to me. There is a perception game which is going on. I want to fight election on the issues of governance, price rise, corruption, etc. Now you're not letting me fight election on that.
Are you sure about that?
But the government. I am 100% sure.
Really?
And repeatedly, you try and bring in extraneous effects into it. Am I not going to fight you on the extraneous effect? I will
Amee
fight
Yagnik,
you.
that's a valid point.
I have every capacity to show you the mirror. And when I am showing you the mirror, people like Mr. Hartosh Bal come and tell you that I'm non-serious about 84. When you're going to harp only on 2002, what's wrong if I talk about all the riots which have happened in this country? And I used 84 as a mark
I'm saying
you should
absolutely be serious about 1984, but
No, I am absolutely serious. I am absolutely serious.
If you are serious, that is an issue you should take up irrespective of what anybody says about 2002. We are not some pawns in your game that you take one minority against another and play your debating games on television or outside. This is not some game you are playing, Mrs. Lekhi, or for that matter the Congress.
Now don't try and blow it out of proportion. Now let me answer you.
Look,
don't try and blow it out of proportion, because after 2002 till 2012 there has been not a single right in
whether it is 84 right for 2002.
No, I'm not. And it is in this context. It is in this context. I am not playing games. I am very serious about fighting rights and fighting people who do wrong. At the same time, if you are going to paint black pictures, I am going to show you the mirror, including you. No. I am interested. Had I not been interested, had I not been in, you don't twist my words. Don't twist my words. Post 2002, there has not been a
going by what you are saying, Ms. Lekhi.
One second. Meenakshi Lekhi, here's a challenge. Okay, Madhu Gupta, 1 second. 1 minute. Meenakshi Lekhi. Now I'll pull. No, 1 second, please. Please. Just a minute.
People like you quiet on that?
Just a minute, Meenakshi Lekhi. People on 1 minute. No, 1 second, please. No, Hartosh, 1 minute, please. I am asking this question with all seriousness to all Newshour viewers tonight. You want this election to be about tapes? Today, from today till the 16th, let political parties pull out tape after tape after tape. Is this what this election should be, Mr. Rajagopalan? And you think the people of this country will stand and clap and say, fantastic?
It should not be. It should not be. It's on development. That is why Congress spokesperson is silent today. That is why Congress spokesperson is silent today. If you allowed, they will go to the extent of even saying why Sonia Gandhi did not produce the photocopy of her passport. She should also answer. She should answer that. When you have given right to information to the public, why her passport was not shown in US courts?
1 second, Mr.
You
Rajagopalan,
should allow
please.
that.
Then don't reduce why this election is being
It will
reduced.
go away.
No, this. Okay,
Arnab,
fine.
it will go away. Arnab, it will not be ending today. It will
You know,
they won't speak on price rise. They won't speak on corruption.
They have interest in
They will divert it. The AICC has officially given
Miss Dr. Madhu Gupta has not come in.
by putting that. They put Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
I'll let the Samajwadi Party come in. Just a minute.
Rajagopalan, please.
Just a minute. Let the Samajwadi Party come in.
Now,
Yes.
Arnab, basically, it's a generic tape. It's not been adulterated, synthesized or fabricated. So whatever has been said by the BJP senior leader, we must see to it, it's not an outburst of anger. She said that she has been knowing him, the candidate, PM candidate, since 1973. So it's been a long time. And whatever has been said by him during his speeches, whether it's a GDP, BPL, they all are the fake reports. This confirms.
So what about Azam Khan's
When he talks about development.
What about Azam Khan's
What about planning commission
this is a
report?
different.
What complete hypocrisy, Dr. Madhu Gupta?
Listen, no.
Dr. Madhu Gupta,
No,
what
first
complete?
listen to me. You
What?
first listen-
No,
first
1
listen to
second,
me. You
Dr.
didn't
Madhu
listen
Gupta.
to me. No,
I'm
you
sorry,
didn't
that
listen to me.
is complete
Yeah.
hypocrisy. Because when Azam Khan's tape was played out, you were complaining the loudest. I'm asking today to the Congress
no.
Party.
See,
1
see,
second.
no, no.
I'll ask the Congress Party. 1 second. Let's pull out tapes. So Amee Yagnik, there is a tape. The tape is of Lalu Prasad Yadav, in which she says the Congress Party is bent on wiping me out from the political scene. There is a comment of Sharad Pawar saying Rahul Gandhi has still got to prove his mettle. Now, Rahul Narvekar will not like that.
Sanjay Nirupam.
Rahul
Nirupam, who
no,
called
Digvijay Singh.
God knows what to
Digvijay
Mr.
Singh,
Gandhi.
when he says, I have known Chidambaram since 1985, and he goes on to say or write somewhere, I have been a victim of his intellectual arrogance many times. Arjun Singh saying the decision-making process in the Congress Party has fallen into disarray. So if somebody pulls out all these comments and tapes and throws it at you and puts it at your door tomorrow, what will you say? It's not relevant.
Yes, Arnab, two things I will answer. Yes, Arnab, now please hear
Yes,
me
Mr.
out,
Narvekar,
please.
1 minute. I know you are on the
request you.
defensive today. I'll come to you. Yes. Amee Yagnik.
Arnab, first thing, all these comments which you are trying to say that we can pull out and put it at the doorstep of the Congress, well, all these are opinions.
Oh,
Today
all these
we
are
talking
opinions.
about a CD which is, no, we are talking about a CD today
one side of the screen and the other side will be a Rahul Narvekar tape. Not even as old as the Uma Bharti one. Let's play it up.
Under the garb of SEZ can now be exploited 50% for commercial use. This is the double standards of the Congress party. In one state they will complain about land acquisition, in the states which they are governed by or misgoverned by them, they will have rules, they will have policies which are anti-farmer, anti-poor, anti-peasants. So you need to answer
and which
these
Rahul
things,
Gandhi?
and your double standards are completely exposed tonight.
No, okay, Piyush Goyal is coming in. I just which Rahul Gandhi do we believe? The Rahul Gandhi who stood with the farmers of Niyamgiri?
Debate about it, but at least accept that yes, Gujarat also has.
Okay, Rahul Narvekar, anti-farmer, anti-poor, anti-peasant. Not even so old. That tape was of yours. You were just 2 months younger.
I always thought you were. I always thought you were a seasoned journalist who always knew what a party spokesperson.
Why are you so on the defensive? I'm just proving the shallowness of your argument.
Delivers the views. A party spokesperson delivers the views of his party.
I never heard this before.
And I don't think.
Come on.
I don't think there was anything wrong.
No.
If you're comparing that to what Ms. Uma Bharti said, then I think it is certainly out of place because
why
Uma Bharti wasn't representing.
Anyway, Vinod Mehta wants to
party. She was giving.
No. You see, how is what Uma Bharti is saying? How is what Uma Bharti is saying any different from Sharad Pawar?
Same.
Yes, Mr. Rajagopalan. Mr. Rajagopalan.
Uma
Bharti is one and Rahul Narvekar are same now.
She wasn't making a statement on behalf of the Bharatiya Janshakti Party or any other party that she belonged to at the relevant time.
There is nothing like a relevant time. She's a tall leader today. And she calls him a Mota Bhai.
Okay, so you
already conceded she's a tall leader. Why are you pitching your candidate against her? Let her win the election, Baba. Remove your fellow against her.
Arnab.
No, how do you say these things are not relevant, Meenakshi Lekhi? Let me tell you, in July 2013, what your new ally Chandrababu Naidu.
Everyone, let's wait for the people to remove whom they want to.
No. See, look at what Chandrababu Naidu said about Narendra Modi.
They are relevant.
What did Chandrababu Naidu say about Narendra Modi after the controversy over the puppy remark? He said, it is disgraceful that a man holding a chief minister's post is having such kinds of feelings. Should we pull out that tape now?
These are opinions, and it is
opinions. But he's your ally.
Tell you one thing. No. I'm just. Let me complete my sentence, please. The sentence I'm trying to speak is that people may have different opinions. For 2014 election, how are those opinions relevant? Number one. Number two, you think people are going to vote because somebody said something in the past?
I'm sorry, but there's something. There is something called consistency. Hartosh,
people are voting.
Hartosh, is it completely irrelevant?
People are voting against corruption. People are voting against
who are
in power, who have not delivered on their promises.
No, I'm sorry, but people also have a memory. People remember what has been said before, what is being said now. There is a relevance and there is supposed to be. You can't just be like Rahul Narvekar and come and say, I didn't believe in what I was saying earlier.
I can take you back to what Nehru had to say. I'll take you back. I'll take you back to the book in 1997 Shashi Tharoor wrote, From Midnight to Millennium. I'll take you.
Actually,
you talk about consistency. I think it goes to the credit of this man that even the worst critiques have come around. What's wrong with that?
No, so
and you think in democracy and in any society, people have no right to revise their opinions, even if they were opinions?
There are far too many critics who have not come around, Ms. Lekhi. Please do not delude yourself on that score. The simple fact is that obviously there should be questions.
They have a right to their choice, but people of this country will decide who their Prime Minister is, and it is this worry why they are pulling the tapes
but
now.
Occasionally you should listen.
Arnab.
Yes, Hartosh.
I will speak
when
you keep quiet.
I do listen, Mr. Bal, but I think you would have done well when I was speaking. You should have kept quiet. You didn't.
Anyway, let Hartosh complete, please. 4 minutes on the debate.
Something that was very objectionable. Ms. Lekhi, the simple point is, obviously, if consistency was an issue, this should count. Uma Bharti was talking about somebody who's going to be Prime Minister, somebody she knows well. But the point is, I think we've reached the point where we do not expect consistency of our politicians. We expect hypocrisy, which is why the state will be irrelevant. It won't matter. It will not be an issue.
Yes, Vinod Mehta has been trying to come in. Yes, Vinod Mehta.
Arnab, the deeper you dig into this problem, it becomes very clear that he who is without sin should cast the first stone. Everybody is guilty. All the parties are guilty of using the past when it suits them. And people like Ms. Meenakshi Lekhi can now say that Ms. Uma Bharti has sent recently a letter to the Election Commission in which she denies everything she said in the past. I can send a letter to you saying that yesterday what I said is rubbish. I mean, how do you expect people to believe the credibility of politicians who say one thing today and
yes, Meenakshi Lekhi.
Tomorrow? And my young friend Rahul Narvekar.
No, whose credibility is at stake? I mean, we will. Now you according to you, consistency is the rule. Now let's go back to the time when Sonia Gandhi was going to be elevated as the Prime Minister of this country, who all resigned, who all went out, who all came in. What was Chidambaram's stand? What was the stand of Mr. Pranab Mukherjee? What did Arjun Singh say in the past? What did Digvijay Singh say in the past? There is so much. What did Shashi Tharoor write in his book, Midnight to Millennium? What did Sanjay Gandhi say? Walter Rain. And why Uma Bharti? All this is as relevant as Uma Bharti. And we will discuss it. Now you want to reduce the election of 2014, which is against price rise, against unemployment, against the
1 minute,
growth rate, etc. So this, we will do it. You want us to do it, we will do it.
No, this is what it's come down to, then say it. Say this election will be about personal name calling.
I am saying it openly.
No,
I am saying it openly.
So say it. And don't say. But don't paint yourself, Meenakshi Lekhi.
And take it to
Meenakshi Lekhi.
I will yet take it back to 2004.
Meenakshi Lekhi, don't say. The one thing you should not do is try and paint yourself out to be some kind of a victim here. And neither should Mr. Rajagopalan, who's making a case on your behalf.
Look, the fact is victim, and that's why I give it back in kind. I hate being a victim.
But when you so then say it tonight.
But when people are reducing it to this level, I have every business to retort.
Absolutely you do, but don't say that you are averse to hitting below the belt. It is the BJP which demanded a CBI investigation into the death of Sunanda Pushkar.
I am not averse at all. I am not averse. I'm saying it openly. I am saying I want this election to be fought on the issues which are relevant in 2014.
So Amee Yagnik, then
who suffers the most? People against whom anti-incumbency is working, who have not delivered on their promises.
But then let there be.
They try to derail it by bringing in extraneous facts. I will also bring in extraneous facts.
No, then who declares the ceasefire? Amee Yagnik declare the ceasefire. I don't think people are taking kindly to this.
The fact remains that BJP does not have any defense today. And so just talking and beating about the bush about this issue, I think they are not gaining any ground. And just putting allegations and counter allegations on the Congress and pulling out all these kind of issues that we want to fight on these issues, I think that is not the answer they are supposed to give. Are the contents in the CD wrong? Are they denying that Uma Bharti did not say all these things? So are you telling that
the Congress has lost it, their spokespersons have lost it right now, and that is why the desperate measures.
Well, then I leave this.
Congress spokesperson should answer that. What are the past? It is boomeranging on them.
Take a loft.
See, Congress party has lost it completely. The desperate act
leader is showing
and Congress spokesperson lost it, which is very apparent.
Congress press conference is on Uma Bharti. What is that they have reduced to this level? Why you are going into BJP? You speak about yourself.
Mr.
You
Raja-
take some portion of Vajpayee's speech
No, nothing
and
to
putting
speak,
it in the
basically.
No, yes.
10 years of misgovernance.
No.
Rajagopalan,
No,
you please
Mr.
understand
Miss
why
Amee
the
Yagnik.
CD
Yeah, you
has
should
come
answer
out.
that.
Please understand.
It is boomeranging on Congress.
Because your Prime Minister
What Arnab asked you, you have not
talking about
answered it. First
development,
question.
And here is the colleague leader of the BJP saying that this is not development in Gujarat. So you please understand the logic and the rationale of the whole CD. Don't take the topic astray.
I am simply just a minute. Just a minute. No, just a minute. I am asking, one second, Mr. Rajagopalan. I am only going to wrap up with one simple question to the entire audience here today. And remember this, there are 100 million new voters who have come into this election. People don't have jobs. Educated, unemployed people are out on the streets.
Absolutely.
Growth is beginning to fall and stagger. Manufacturing is down. People say if India goes this way, we will have lost it. We will lose to China. We will lose to the Southeast Asia. We'll lose to the rest of the world. And then I just want to ask you, and this goes out most genuinely today, that you ask a young person out on the streets, but we will have this spectacle. Today we'll pull this video, tomorrow you pull this video, tomorrow this allegation, that allegation. And I really think we will open up calls tomorrow or day after and ask people, what do you think about the political parties who are doing this? Amee Yagnik and Meenakshi Lekhi, I have a feeling that people will reject this. But I'll take this up at an interactive
No, but
level.
why are you blaming me? I haven't done it as
No,
yet.
but you are also threatening to respond. You're taking this to the next chapter. You are more than willing to get into the fight. You see, you don't distance yourself from the fight.
Both are to blame.
No, the ones who
Vinod Mehta says both are to blame.
Reprimanded. Why are you equating me with them?
No, because you are equal. You want to get into the fight equally and even more viciously if required by your own admission.
I don't. But if you're going to bring me, I will have no option.
Miss Lekhi is taking a lofty tone. Miss Lekhi is as responsible as Miss Almi. As you say, the people will reject this, and this is a shameful election. This election has descended to the gutter.
Okay,
Mr. Mehta, I haven't done it.
Okay, I thank you all.
Should I expect better from you?
I thank you all.
I have not done it.
I thank you all, and I do sincerely hope.
Just shows.
I do sincerely hope that the tape wars end here.
Logic.
Let's hope the tape wars end here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on debate number 1 tonight.